You're a liar. You're a
Yeah,
phony.
yeah.
You're a
No,
phony.
we're not phonies. This is episode 12. Yes, 12. We actually did it this time.
It's
We
the
got scared
dozen.
because everybody bailed on us, and well, on bailed on me because I had to get these two new guests to
Hello.
join me. Their YouTube channels will be in the description, but for tonight, we've got Matt. I'm gonna have to click on him. We've got Matt. We've got CJ. So yeah, this is great. All right. So
Wait,
you have
what?
done a crime, okay, and you're gonna get 5 years minimum. However, after doing this crime, you already know basically. Like I'd say, give you a hypothetical situation. You're walking home from work, and you've got a laptop in your bag, and you've got to shrug off somebody who's gonna mug you, and you knock him, and he falls back and kills. You kill him, okay? Because you pushed him away. And now at this point, you're like, oh shit, what do I do now? And that's my question. What do you do now?
Get my passport quickly and go to Mexico. Maybe, or actually check the CCTV footage saying he was the one who was attacking me first. So
That's how it works in the UK.
it does.
No.
I've actually been kidnapped.
That's how.
Wait, you've been kidnapped?
Yeah, I've actually been
Whoa.
kidnapped.
Go
Talk
go with
out.
this.
No, I've actually been kidnapped. It's after me and my mate were walking back from the pub, we were coming up the road, like a road next to my house, the roundabout on a Wednesday. I'm just reading the article because it was actually in the Daily Echo, a newspaper over here in England for you, CJ. But this guy just came out of the car. He's like, "Give me the drugs." I was just like, "I don't have any drugs." It's like, "What's in that box?" "It's a burger." And it's just like, "Open it up." And it's just like, he took my burger, threw it on the floor. I was just like, oh, for God's sake. It's just like, now where are the drugs? It's just like, I don't have any drugs. It's like, does your friend have the drugs? He's got a chicken sandwich. It's just, it's horrible. Then it's just like, get in my car. And it's just like, okay. It's just like, where do you live? It's just like, over there. I'm taking you to your house. Okay. This is actually true.
Wait. So you call that? Was that the story? Was that it?
Yeah, that's basically it. But
That's not kidnapping. I'm thinking like you were taken to a basement for 10 years.
He had
you
a
come
knife.
out,
He
and
had
then
a knife.
He had a knife.
no, he gave you a forced taxi.
But he threw my burger on the floor.
He's like, all right, mate, I'll take you home only if I look scary to you.
Look, I'll actually send you I'll send you the link. Seriously. This is
legitimate.
this
There's a
is-
legitimate.
This is 100% true.
Crazy.
This is my other mate from the One Up guys who was with me.
Oh, okay. Fair play.
Yeah.
Where have you sent this? Because I need to show the stream. Because this
it
is
was in
no
the-
goddamn.
It was in the Google Plus chat, but yeah. So
okay.
CJ, what would your excuse be, or running away from the 5 years of crime, or no?
I would do some concrete shoes in a lake on that person. Nobody will ever find that body.
I will give you that.
How do you know?
There's a river near where I live that's basically on the bottom. It's pretty much quicksand. They won't find the person.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Sounds like you've done it.
Yeah, it's
before.
like. Oh, we found someone with experience, is there?
Oh.
There are a few people I don't like that I would want to get rid of. But anyway, how would I would do it? I'd be on the run forever. That would be the greatest thing. Because first of all, I know a
would run out
pretty
of
good
money.
hiding spot from my house. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
is it your
It's a
wheelbarrow you were
tree.
talking about?
No, not
Oh.
my wheelbarrow. It's there's a tree near my house. Nobody goes there, so I'll be hiding there.
I think your parents just oh yeah, he does like that out back. Then they were just like, yeah, let's go and check that tree. No, let's not check the tree.
No, to be fair, if I'm gonna, I don't know how you quite get away, because, I mean, it is dependent on the situation, the time of day, and whereabouts you are. But if there is so say there's someone who saw you do it, I mean, I guess you got to murder them.
They gotta go too.
and then
Oh,
take them to the
gosh.
quicksand. Take them to the quicksand ditch, and they're gone. But I don't have a quicksand ditch, so I'm probably gonna have to.
It sounds like
you could go to a motorway and throw them in. Nobody will see ever. I would wear my. I'd be
okay,
I'd be
but
dressed
is
in
the
black.
guy who like tried to nick your laptop? Has he done like a major like crime spree or anything like
You
that?
never know. He might have done.
So
might not have.
he could be like on a wanted poster, so like dead or alive, then you get like 50 grand.
Yo, if it's dead or alive, you can bet your ass I'm turning him in, or turning the dead
Yeah.
body in.
Yeah.
Get that money.
And it's just
But-
like, did you kill this guy? Nah, I found him.
But that's
No,
not gonna be the case.
was just
He wanted
walking
to
down
take
the
your
road.
laptop.
He was
They're
there.
not gonna have a dead or alive poster. I'm not sure it works like that.
You never know.
Like, hey, he stole my TV, dead or alive. I
Dead
want
or alive,
him.
50 grand. It was really good TV.
Oh god.
I love that TV.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna throw him in a quicksand ditch, or run away, or throw him in a motorway. Is that?
Oh no! Why are we talking about ways to kill people? Really, it's just.
Oh no, we've already killed the person.
Yeah,
That's
no,
already
but it's
set in stone.
it's
That's
like
already
that
finished.
girl. It's like that girl who nearly killed 100 people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, she killed nearly 100 people in 6 years, and it was
Damn.
yeah, but she said like all the people were bad, and like I'm just reading it over the Daily Mail right now. But she says like when she was like killing the people, she was like possessed by a satanic alter ego called Super Miranda because her normal name's Miranda. So she just added like Super. So she's just like being a superhero.
Miranda's probably the least menacing name ever. I mean, what's your name? I'm Miranda. Come at me.
Miranda, you're gonna die.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Look, almost killed 100 people. That's pretty skillful.
Yeah, it is really weird, but she's
Where is
like,
this? Where is this at?
It's in the US. It's a tiny Alaskan town.
That's a surprise. God.
Wait,
US is
You said it's in Alaska?
yeah.
Shit, anybody could get away with murder in Alaska.
She's like been compared to like a real life Dexter, you know, like the TV show Dexter. Yeah, so that's round about it.
Impressive.
Yeah, but then on Fox News, they like blamed her causes of her killings on the game Dark Souls for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It's just like this game's like satanic rituals
Hold
and
on.
stuff like that.
But surely if they're comparing her to Dexter, surely you blame the show Dexter. No?
Yeah, I know, but they've just ignored the facts and just went, no, it's blamed on this game. Games are bad for kids. Don't play this.
I mean, there is an element. I'm not gonna lie. There is a slight element of truth, in a way. Of course, you're gonna kind of get that feel from those games. But I mean, blaming. Come on. I mean, I've played a few games where I've killed people. I mean, it's come on. I've only killed 3 people. It's not 98, okay, or 100, or however many she killed, okay. But
no, I remember my
swiftly
first
on.
kill. I remember my first kill. Oh, God.
moving swiftly on. Now this is a topic. Like, do you like films? Do you watch films? Movies?
No, I hate films. I absolutely hate.
Shut
them.
up!
I love films.
Do you think
Yeah.
films are the best they've ever been? Like
What?
since the dawn of time, like in this era, do you think they've been the best they've ever been, or are they pretty bad films?
Yeah, but they do keep making remakes of the films, so it's just
That's
like
truth.
it's like the remake of the Spider-Man one, the
Yeah,
Amazing
but-
Spider-Man. But that was
But that come from a comic book anyway, so I mean that's
yeah,
sort
but
of-
it was still good. I don't know. It's because last decade the films were good. Still,
Yeah.
it's because like
Are we talking about any specific genre of movie?
I'm just going all out, just in general film. I mean, of course you're gonna have your genres that have improved,
Yeah.
but
It's like Avatar. That shit like just blew everything.
It did. It really did. I mean, a lot of people said, "Oh, it's so mediocre." And I'm like, yeah, but that's because you didn't watch it in 3D when 3D was like a new thing. Like when that was a new thing, everybody was like, "Oh my god, it's crazy." But then, I guess that I mean, if you were to watch it now on Blu-ray, it wouldn't really have the same effect.
Yeah, no, it's because Avatar's also got the same plot as Pocahontas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was much too long.
That is, yeah, it was like 2.5 hours long, wasn't it?
I thought
Something.
it was like 3 or 3.5.
I have no clue. See, that's how much I care. What's your favourite film? Go.
Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private
Okay.
Ryan.
Fair enough. I like that film a lot. It's definitely up there, I would say.
Yeah.
Matt, are you?
No, you first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go Godfather.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not Scarface right behind you.
Yeah. No, I'll definitely go Godfather. Definitely. It was weird because when my parents were like, "Oh, you got to watch this film," I was like, "Yeah, but it's like
I'm 12.
5 times as old as me. Like it, there's no need for me to watch this film. Look at how old it is." And then I watched it. I'm like, "Oh." You would never know if it come out yesterday or. You know.
My favourite
35
film
years
has to be Back to the Future.
Pure swag.
I love that film so much. I went to go and see the 25th anniversary in cinemas. Where it was like fully HD. It was just absolutely amazing. Oh, it
Fair
was
play.
so good.
So I mean, for me, I reckon like you got films that come out like recently, like Wolf of Wall Street. I haven't watched that film, but apparently it's crazy good.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. I went and saw it with my brother.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but the reviews for it have been really good. It makes me want to go and see it.
If you're into 3-hour movies that are all about drugs, sex, money,
Yeah.
go right
It's
ahead.
basically like Lord of the Rings, right? To be fair, I mean that's not quite. You're not far off. I mean, they do smoke blunts.
What, in the film?
Yes.
Wait, what film were we talking about?
Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
They get high.
True.
Is that why they took so long to get to the mountain?
Probably. I'm pretty sure they get high. I mean,
Oh.
They had to stop for a bunch of food breaks, obviously.
yes.
Have any of
There
you
you
guys
go.
seen the Lego Movie yet?
No, and I've heard a lot about it.
I'm gonna probably say best film of the year so far.
Fair play.
It's already got a sequel coming out. Already.
Because when you say Lego Movie, I'm just like bullshit. It's gonna be crap. I don't even know why it's
actually
in a
really
film.
good.
Why
I know.
is this even
I
crap?
saw like a teaser picture for it. I was just like, this is gonna be so shit. I watched the trailer. I was just like, this looks amazing.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Oh my god.
you're not gonna argue with that. I mean, the cast is crazy.
Yeah, Morgan
I
Freeman.
mean, that's just like the greatest.
Morgan Freeman.
You can't
He
get.
has the type of voice that he could be narrating your family's murder, and you would be perfectly fine with that.
Yes.
You can just narrate sex. It's just like, now Derek went into a doggy style.
I'm not sure what was worse, the the whole idea of that or your accent.
Oh,
I don't quite. I don't quite
burn!
know.
Oh,
Such fire, very burnt.
oh, damn.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure whether or not it's the best. The film's been it's the best it's ever been. But I mean, there's quite a few good films out. But at the same time, I mean, the films that we chose, I mean, they didn't come out yesterday, did they? They didn't come out the last year. I mean, in some ways, like there's you know of Inception, right? I mean, that's a crazy film. Like if you like know how deep it is, absolutely crazy. But I guess, I mean, that's you don't really get. Well, you do get quite a few of those films come out, I guess.
Yeah.
Recent years.
No, did you see? People were saying that it's just I've seen online. People were saying that Shutter Island, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, where he's in the insane asylum, Titanic, and Inception are all linked. I don't know why, but it's just so weird. It's like at end of Titanic, he like drowns, and like at the beginning of Inception, he wakes up on a beach.
Yeah, but that's but it's not linked.
I know, but people are saying,
have you watched the 40-minute explanation of Inception? Where even the guy explaining it he is still not conclusive as to what Inception actually was about. Like he's like, to be honest, I think it's probably this because this is probably the most logical explanation.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but no one's confirmed anything, so probably bullshit. And I'm just like, well, the more you know. But crazy. I mean, like one cool fact is that each of the songs that were in that movie were like small parts slowed down of you heard that French woman song No Regret Rien or something like that.
No Regret Rien.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
It's they slowed down that song. And that they use that song in the movie to show when they need to wake up from their dreams. It's just weird.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of links in that film is absolutely crazy. But that's quality. I love that film. But yeah. Are we ready for the segment of the greatest segment in the world of the show? The best part. I mean, it is the greatest thing you've ever seen ever in the history of mankind.
No, it's because I don't watch your show.
Are you ready? Nobody does. Are you ready for this amazing segment that I stole from Alex because he's not here? Yeah, you don't even know who Alex is. That's what I thought.
He's the whiny one.
Yes, it is. No, this is I do give a fuck. Yeah.
Oh,
where we go and help people with their questions that they have posted on various websites that we can give serious advice to. Right? Are you ready? Ready for the first
advice?
one?
Oh.
Okay. I have a problem. All right, this isn't me. This is the person. I have a problem. I am in my late teens, and I really want to make music. But the issue is my parents. My parents want me to go and find a 9-to-5 job, etc., etc., live a grown-up life. What does that person do? What do you suggest? He wants to make music.
Go and find a career what helps with your hobby.
Okay, he's given a real answer. Wow, that surprised me. Carry on.
Or you can actually just still do your hobby after you finish
That's
work.
What I was thinking. I was like, hold on a minute. Like, carry on.
I was thinking same thing with go get the 9-to-5 job, but work on your music after you're finished. So when you get big with the music, if you get big, then you can stop the 9-to-5 job.
Yeah,
because the 9-to-5 job is always something what you will have, but you will also still have the music, so you have something to fall back on anyway, really.
The thing about like working full time, like 9 to 5, is that 5 o'clock your work is done, it's over. With like education, if you're doing what I'm doing sixth form. When I come home, my work doesn't stop. I have still got the rest of the day to do more work. It's just how it is, and like I've still managed to find the balance between that and YouTube, even though the balance has been sort of tipped either way in the past few weeks. I haven't uploaded as much. I've still managed to do it. I'm still doing something I enjoy. So I presume that person should just say, "Hey, why can't I just write lyrics, make music, etc."
Do both.
Yeah, and do the job. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, why do you have to do that? But
the thing is, if your parents should encourage you to do what you want.
But then there's the issue, is that the parents want them to because I presume the guy hasn't actually got. He says they want me to find a 9-to-5 job.
So he doesn't have one.
So I presume that maybe he's spending a lot of time on his music, and his parents are like, "No, we need you to get a job."
Yeah, I've been like that, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
maybe that is the case.
You just got to have everything in moderation, really.
Mm.
So just like do music, do job, have some sleep. Yeah, that's right about it.
Yeah, and like I said, like you can work and then it'll finish at 5 p.m. and you're done.
Yeah. Let's go on to the next one. Let's get some more
Are you ready?
fucks going.
Yeah. Okay. This one's sad. It's not really sad, but it's.
Oh.
I lack motivation. I cannot do things I want because it requires work. How do I change this?
You
And
do.
there's so many. Sorry, there are so many things wrong with it. Well, I thought, hey, I'm gonna use it.
I think I
'cause
broke a CJ. Oh,
It's-
you're right, man. You just look really tired. You're just
like
Oh.
how?
That question though,
It,
like,
how would you go about this, CJ?
I would just do it. Like, there's nothing you can really do to. Shit. I mean, you could always get other people to help motivate you to do stuff, but you just have to figure out how to motivate yourself to get stuff done. Otherwise, you'll never accomplish anything.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, even though it says I lack motivation, I don't want to do things because it requires work. I guess it means that, say, if you want to be, like with the previous question, you want to do music, there's a work element to that. And I guess if you want to do music and you want to be the musician with everything, and you're not willing to work for that, you're not going to get there. And that's,
Right.
I mean, that's the harsh truth. At the same time, I mean, like I mentioned before, I'm at sixth form, and there's a lot of work involved with that. And I don't want to do the work ever. There's not once where I'm like, you know what? I want to do some exams.
It's because you do
Yeah,
science at sixth form. It's
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, either way, I'm like, I'm not gonna do any work. But then I have to sit down and do it, or I'm gonna fail. It's that simple. What actually motivates you guys, like to do stuff?
a cold beer at the end of the day.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's right about the money in your pocket really as well, because I work, so it's because if you work, at least you've earned your money.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's around about all I can really say, because I'm thumped for this one.
But could you argue that the person, say, wants to be a big YouTuber or be a big musician? There's no money involved when you first start out.
That's
So
why
the
you just gotta
person
keep working
might
for
have
it.
the issue. I mean, it doesn't actually state. It just says I lack motivation, or he or she says I lack motivation. So I'm like, I mean, I don't quite know how to go about it. I mean, it's
That's just like when I started with YouTube. I was seeing maybe 10 cents a month, and I was just like, wow, this isn't gonna do anything for me. And it's just like I was just like, should I really keep doing this, and I just decided might as well. I've already started it.
well, I mean, with YouTube, I mean, I never really cared about money.
Well,
People were like, oh, Josh, when I was smaller, when I was a much smaller YouTuber, and I'd been asked, I was like, oh, Josh, would you want to make money on YouTube? I'm like, no, why, no, that's not gonna happen unless I'm getting a solid income.
right.
Like, I mean, I guess if I'm a kid, yeah, getting a bit of money is alright, but that's a bit far fetched for
It's
me
because
my channel is not there.
some YouTubers actually live off their income.
Oh, some of them make 7 digits.
Yeah, it's so
Well,
crazy.
That's like a PewDiePie.
PewDiePie,
I looked
yeah.
up his. If you look at his social blade, dude makes could make 10 mil a year.
But that's you got to think about that in a real sense, because obviously you've got ad block and you've also got mobile views, and that takes mobile views, and that says that is monetized, that makes him money. So I mean, a lot of his views will be from mobile, and that will suck for him. But at the same time, he'll still make $1 million or so.
Oh,
And crazy.
It's like Smosh keep on coming up with like new channels just to get them.
Oh, they'll do it. They'll be able to make that much money. But
Yeah.
I guess.
It's
I
so
mean,
crazy.
I guess that is the life for some people. And people, you know, if you want to have that life, you do have to do stuff for it. I know I'm like, if any of the people watching this actually know me, I'm not the most, like, I'm not a go-getter necessarily. I'm not like, you know what, I'm going to save the world tomorrow. Like, I'm not that kind of person. But, like, I do, if I want to get some subscribers, I'm like, okay, let's sort this out. And I'll go and review some of my own videos, and I say what I need to sort out, and I go and do it, and I change up my videos, I put more effort in, and I make, you know, better videos. I hope, you know, at least in my eyes.
Yeah, you should make better videos.
Shut up, man.
I'm joking. I love you.
Anyway,
Oh no, but,
are we ready? Karen.
well, I'd just say if you want to be motivated, just think about your final goal. That is what would motivate me. Just the final thing, what you want. But yeah, let's move on to the next one.
Okay. Now this is sad. I thought about this one because it somewhat applies to me in a way, and I don't know whether it applies to you.
It's all about you.
Shut up. Okay. I'm scared of death. Every night I think about it, and I feel like I can live forever, but I know that death is inevitable. Not only for me, but for my close family and friends. How do I cope with this? Yeah.
Oh god.
Does it apply to you? Are you gonna die? That's the real question.
I know I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna die next year.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't chosen when I'm gonna die yet, so
It's
maybe
confirmed.
I have another year.
I'm gonna die next year.
Oh well. You had a good run.
Oh yeah, it's alright.
Got a few subs.
Yeah, but I wouldn't try to think about it because I try to live life to the fullest all the time. So
YOLO.
yeah, but I try to count like every day as my last. So at least you have a full life, even if you're young. But I know it's not really relevant to the question since you think about death every night, and if you like try to go to sleep, don't go to sleep.
Yeah. So basically, something that you need to live, to die quicker. Don't go to sleep. Here you go. Top tips from Matt.
Yeah.
But,
Oh man, I should be like a doctor to help people.
such doctor.
Oh, whatever.
No lie, I do think of this sometimes. I kind
Really?
of, I'm like sitting there, I'm like, what's the point of me even getting up? There's genuinely no need.
No.
But then I realise, I'm like, hold up, everybody is probably going to have that happen to them.
It's
you
because
know,
people need you.
Deal with it.
People need you, and you need them. That's what pushes you forward. So just don't think about the bad shit.
Matt, no one needs you.
My, I need me.
No.
Shots fired.
Boom.
Pew pew.
Oh.
No. How do you cope with this? I don't quite know. Like how you just got to deal with it. You just got to move on. Just kind of sit there and say, "Hey, I'm probably gonna die, but so is everyone else."
Yeah.
So,
See,
hey.
that's how I feel about it. It's like I know everybody's gonna die at some point in their life, be it young, old, middle-aged. So you just have to deal with it, like knowing that it's gonna happen eventually. Unless, of course, they figure out how to make people last.
But I guess that was the issue that the guy had. It was like that he feels like he can live forever, but like death to him is inevitable. Of course, like it is, of course. But he I don't know how that can potentially get to him or her. But
if you can't cope with
honestly,
it, find immortality. There we go.
Honestly, like I just it's a weird one. Weird one to answer. So basically, what was the conclusion on that one?
Become immortal.
Become immortal. There you go.
Yes.
Top tip from Matt once again.
It's just gonna cut it down. Best of Matt this episode. It's just like
And it's gonna be like a 2-second video, and that's when you leave.
Okay. Uh,
No.
I'm out.
Yeah, you are. Okay, right. Now here's the thing. I spoke about it last week. And
I can't leave you.
he actually left. I got excited for a second then. No. So I spoke about this last week, and I kind of said my question was, if you were to walk out in your town centre or mall or whatever, they do a 360. What would you see? That was my question. And one of the things I said was that I feel like mobile phones are like it's going to lead to a chain reaction of people not talking to each other, and it's going to slowly. I mean, have you seen? There's a video that's been made by someone. God knows who it was, but it just shows people using their phone from day to day, and for example, like a bunch of friends all sitting around the table, but they're actually on their phone, like that kind of stuff. Do you think that mobile phones will consume us? Do you think that that's gonna be a thing? Because I mean, nowadays, I mean, who hasn't got a phone?
Very true. At the same time, it also depends on the person or the type of people that you're around. Because I know with me and my friends, we don't generally just sit around on our phones. We like to actually talk to each other.
That's truth. But it might get to the stage where the norm is to text or do something of that nature.
Yeah.
That'll be a sad day, to be honest with you.
It's like mobile phones are evolving already, though, through like Google Glass, because that's technically a phone now, since you can call people on it.
I mean,
and you can actually wear it. It's just like glasses. It's so weird. And
it's
just I love technology, but I don't think. Thing is, I would try it out, but if I wouldn't use it all the time, or like. I just wouldn't let a phone take care of my life for me, or like everything like that.
I mean, I don't know quite how to deal without a phone. But it's not like I'm not somebody who texts all the time. Like, I'm not that kind of person. But I use my phone for other things. Like, for example, if I'm leaving the house by myself, I never leave without my headphones and my phone.
Yeah.
Never ever. Like, I'm never walking there listening to the birds. That doesn't happen. I listen to music while I walk, and that's just a general thing. Most people do, like my age.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of strange. It's sort of like you're in your own bubble when you're out in the streets.
Just listening to your tunes, just busting out the beats.
Busting out the old beats. I broke my beats, by the way. I had
what a shame.
Solos. I had beat solos, and I broke them. Well, they're not. I mean, they're not properly broke. I mean, they still work. It's just that I don't want to force it so much that it actually proper snaps, and I can't use them ever again.
First world problems right here.
I know, man. I feel like crying.
That's just like my Astros right here. You can see the tape.
Oh, whoa.
That's what happens when you're playing in a tournament and somebody hacks against you. The online, of course.
What were you playing?
Yeah, what tournament are you playing?
Call of Duty, but
oh, nice.
I bet you got like.
It's when the difference between first and second place is $750. I was just like.
Well, you might as well make that $1,000 then, because they cost about what? How much? How much they cost you?
The headset itself is $100, but like, if you get the mix amp, it's $250.
There you go. That's where the money is.
Right. Yeah.
But hey, you're still using them, so it must be fun.
Yeah, I just had to tape them back together.
Oh man. I would really like to do like a Call of Duty tournament, but I know I would probably be a bit rubbish. It's because I always buy the new Call of Duty, even though I probably won't play it. No, it's because for the new one, what just came out, Call of Duty Ghosts, I bought the season pass, and I haven't even bothered downloading like the DLC for it yet or anything like that. It's just
COD's
so
a
bad.
weird one. COD for me, when I was younger, I used to completely. I played that all the time. I overplayed. Like it was one of those things where it actually was part of my life. Like literally, like I would wake up, say, "Oh, how long till I have to leave the school? Oh, wait, 15 minutes. I can get a couple games of Dom in that, or like couple games of TDM. Let's get it done." That's what I would do. I would
Wait. If you quickly want to go and check out Super Squid's COD videos, just go down that way.
No, don't go there. They're appalling. No, to be fair, I was making COD videos in Black Ops 2, and I did not like Black Ops 2. I barely played it.
Oh, really?
And for some reason, I still got gameplays for it. God only knows why. But
well, I mean, with COD videos, if you just look at my channel, I've got 50 episodes of Road to Masters for Black Ops
really?
2 League play.
Oh man, the only COD videos I've done are the Nazi Zombies ones. That's been about it. I wanted to do more, but it's just, do I really want to bother?
I mean, with the topic, I mean, obviously, I presume you're aware of Titanfall. I've not played the beta. Have you guys played it?
No, I did get a beta key for it for the Xbox One, but I don't have an Xbox One. So that's the annoying thing.
So you played it?
Nope, I don't have an Xbox
Well,
One.
that would have been a good topic if we actually played the game.
Well, I did go over my mates and played it. It is absolutely amazing. It's because it's just a first-person shooter, but where you can also free run. You know, when you're just on the ground. Then, like after a certain time limit, you actually get a Titan, what actually falls like from space. It's
Titanfall, right?
Yeah, it is insane. Seriously, it's just. If I had gameplay, I would just like put it up, get like 1 million views because it was just like, oh my god, Titanfall, and that's around about it.
Do you reckon that? I mean, people always talk about a COD killer, but that's probably not going to happen with it. But do you reckon it'll be able to be the Halo killer? Because I mean, if you think about it, I mean, it's an Xbox exclusive, it's a shooter, and it's got a lot of hype, and a lot of people are talking about it right now. I mean, I personally, you know, like I was never really a big Halo player. I only played it with my friends sometimes.
I love Halo. I absolutely love Halo.
Could it potentially like contest with Halo?
Yes and no. The reason why I'm saying no is because it's been rumored that Bungie's gonna do a Halo 2 anniversary.
That is actually true.
It's confirmed.
Yep, it's confirmed. But it's not Bungie. It's not Bungie.
Not Bungie?
No, I can't remember who. I need to search this up now. Sorry.
Well, just the fact that they're gonna be doing a Halo 2 anniversary, I can basically guarantee you right now that for now it's not gonna be a Halo killer. In the future, possibly, but for now, no.
Yeah, I mean,
many people.
For me, the reason why I never really wanted to, I never had this as a topic on the show because I'm not a proper gamer. Like I don't, like I play FIFA, I play COD from time to time, and that's it. Like I'd play once a week, and that's on a Friday night, and I play that for about a few hours, depending on whether or not I have work. So I'm sort of your casual gamer now. I mean, when I was younger, I used to just overplay. It was stupid. Even when I didn't even want to play it, I'd be like, you know what, Josh, you do want to play it. Just you're lying to yourself. You want to play it really, and then I'd end up wasting a few hours of my life trying to make a YouTube video, but never would work because my capture card was like, I had capture. Do you remember capture cards, or did you buy an Elgato? Or
I've got a Roxio.
Did you buy like? I went through like a cycle. I didn't even buy a Roxio, like the old Roxio, like the SD Roxio. I had I was, I don't know if I can get out my old cap. Somewhere underneath me.
Yeah, mine's the HT one. That's what I got.
Alright, this was the thing. It's been bitten. This was when my dog was a puppy, and it had bitten some. You can see some holes on the side, right? This is a Climax Digital. Cost me like £18. And
does that actually record Xbox then?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You can. I mean, it's obviously composite, so it would come out SD. But it worked pretty well to an extent. But then, at that time, I didn't really know much different because obviously I was told, oh, these YouTubers have nice gameplay. That's because they're YouTubers, and I have cheap stuff. So yeah, that's how.
Well, I shouldn't have wasted £100 on a bloody capture card now, should I?
Yeah, but yours actually looks nice. This looked like a potato.
Just on the screen, it's just potato for like 15
I mean, it's no
minutes.
better. It really isn't. It's not much better. But then I borrowed my friend's Roxio. Like, I say borrow, but it was like here for like 2 years. But I borrowed that, and then I got an Elgato, and that's when I stopped making COD videos. So that was a stupid time, wasn't it? You know, of all the times. But yeah.
Speaking of that long-term borrowing you were just talking about, I remember I let this one girl I know about probably 5 years ago now borrow my Grand Theft Auto 4. Still don't have it back.
Well, there you go. You made me look a bitch then. God.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto. I love how Grand Theft Auto even got movie reviews of how good it was.
Yeah, same. I never played GTA 5.
Oh, really?
No.
It's absolutely insane. I 100%ed it in 1 week.
Well, you clearly have a lot of time.
Yeah, I did. I had a week off.
Yeah, there you go. I haven't touched it. My friend who played GTA 4 a lot, because obviously when it come out, like at school, nobody was there.
Yeah.
Like people were just like, yeah, I'm not gonna turn up. I'm ill. I'm not well. GTA 5 didn't come out. That's a lie. And then they'd all just go and skive off school, and then I was like by myself. And then my friend, who's not at school, he was like, yeah, Josh, it's not that great, so don't buy it. I'm like, okay, and I didn't buy it. Message of the year.
So I was just quickly checking up on who's making Halo 2. It's not been confirmed yet, but yeah, that's it. Is there any more I do give a fucks, or have we gone through them all?
No, that's all. I do give a fuck's finished, man. That was like 10 minutes ago, bro.
Oh, was it?
Sort it out. Sort it out.
Man. I'm so like zoned. I'm just like, oh man, I'm just trying to find if there's anything you guys want to talk about.
I have it kind of linked to the previous topic earlier. You might want to go and check my screen somewhere. There's that screen share. There you go. Can you see that? Yeah.
What? Co-sheriff arrested? What?
Sheriff manhunt results in an arrest of handcuffed suspect who fled into a lake. So basically, he was handcuffed, and he said, "You know how I'm gonna get away from these guys? I'm gonna go into a lake."
You're not gonna swim with handcuffs on.
Well, this guy obviously thought he could.
You can sort of do the dolphin swimmer. You were like that, but that's
this links to the question a lot, because this is probably the worst way to do it. It's like you've already been caught. Let's just evade.
I love how you were complaining about ad blocker earlier, and you have it.
Oh, I'm not complaining about it. I just use it because
Whoa, look how many Twitter things you got. 78 looks like someone's super cool.
Shut up! I have no friends.
Yes. Yeah. See, look, 2 charged over 2. That's me. That's me.
So if you somehow skip the video, this is what Matt was talking about earlier. He is a celebrity now. I mean, it's not a very in-depth report.
Yeah, I know.
I must add. I don't know whether if I zoom in on that. Can you see that? Is that better?
It was fine already.
Yeah, but it'll be better now. Look how it's better now. Trust me.
Oh, so much.
I mean,
no.
So you just got taken home.
Yeah, don't.
That's not even kidnapping, though.
It counts as
like when you said, I was kidnapped. It's not funny. You can't make jokes about that. I was like, okay, maybe you actually got legitimately, like somebody like took you into their basement and didn't feed you for like 2,000 years.
I don't want to think about that.
You crawled out.
2 counts of
Just
kidnap
don't
and
wanna-
1 count of supplying cocaine.
Yeah, I got forced cocaine.
You got what? They gave you cocaine?
Yes.
Yeah. When you say
Did you
forced,
use
they
it?
offered you.
No, I actually got forced cocaine. I don't
Wait.
want to. Can we just move on to a
Wait,
different
what?
subject, please?
No, you don't get away from this. Okay.
The just title of this video is just gonna be cocaine.
I'm gonna call it that. So,
Okay.
what was it like?
I was awake for around about, I think, 28 hours. It was just
What was it? Happy?
no. It's because I was such in a shit mood after being like forced cocaine, and it's just like okay, and it's just I'm
Wow,
inside my
that's
house. It's just like
Crazy. How did they end up forcing you cocaine? To just throw it in your face?
yeah, seriously, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay,
That's alright.
I feel like I'm treading that line between personal
Yeah.
and show. So
Just me acting like a little
basically,
bitch.
you are you're just a drug addict, and you're in denial. You're like, yeah, I got kidnapped, and they gave me cocaine, and I said no, but then and then I took
forced.
it.
Oh man.
Well,
Oh,
it seems to have a lasting effect on you. You've not changed.
oh god.
But
Oh,
yeah.
man.
It's kind of weird that we all have pretty similar sized channels.
yeah.
I mean, we're sort of in that. I mean, it's kind of weird. I mean,
I've been
YouTube.
on-
Do you think that YouTube now has got to this point where it's harder to grow, or have you not found that? Because for me, I found it a little bit in some ways, because I've noticed the amount of times that I have. I'm not subscribed to PewDiePie. But the amount of times that has come up in my my sub box or what's it what they've changed it to, like
It's recommended
suggestion.
channels because
Yes.
every week they change the recommended channels, and because PewDiePie is the most number one basically on YouTube, he
Of course,
always
yeah.
gets put into the list for recommended channels, but it usually changes every week to like some lower channels who still have like around about 20,000 subs, stuff like that. But so that's around about it, really. It's just because that's why he's number one, because everyone sees, oh, recommended channel. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm
PewDiePie, let's
thinking.
go
I'm like,
check it out.
yeah, it's like more and more people are finding PewDiePie easier because obviously YouTube are like,
And
Oh.
their mates tell them and everything like that. That's right
of
about
course,
it.
of
Yeah,
course.
friends
I mean,
just tell people everything like that. It's just like, hey, have you checked out Super Squid's channel? Oh, no, he sounds like a major dick. No.
and then they watch the video and they're like, oh, you were
He's
so right.
amazing.
You were so right. He's such a horrible person. Why isn't he dead?
I love him.
I have so many fans. Like, the amount of
4.
fans I have, like 3, and like one of them's my dog, and he's like really like
He's
a
like,
big supporter of me.
Woof.
Wow, such
But in his
dog.
mind, he's just going, I love you, Jeff.
Yeah. But I kind of found that it's kind of irritating me a little bit, because clearly to Google, it's a much better thing for them to go and promote PewDiePie, because who's going to make them more money, me or PewDiePie? PewDiePie. So
Me.
it's so much easier for them. So they're like, hey, why not? I mean, we're just gonna throw all these people at PewDiePie, and these other smaller channels are gonna have to, climb up somehow. But I mean, it's taken a while.
Yeah. Just seeing if there's any news going on.
Well, I mean, there's Ukraine.
Wait, what?
You not heard about Ukraine?
No.
There's, a lot
You're a-
of
you're
bad
a
stuff happening
crane.
there.
You're a crane.
I'm a crane. Right,
Yeah.
that's nice.
What's going on in the
You're not
Ukraine?
aware of Ukraine?
No.
It's not happy. It's not.
I don't
happy
even know
at
what's
all.
going down my local shop.
Well, clearly you have spent too much time on GTA 5 as of late.
Yeah, maybe I have.
I mean, there's quite a few pictures of there was like this, I don't know whether it was a church or cathedral or something, but they were like a monument, and it shows before these protests. So I'm not 100% sure, but there's quite a lot of stuff happening, and it shows before and then destroyed. So it can't be protests, surely.
I think your camera's turned off.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Josh. CJ, can you see it? Can you see him?
in the show
negative.
if my camera's turned off.
Oh, well, there we
Yeah,
go.
I just see a picture of your face.
Yeah, it's just a picture of your face looking like this.
You hear me?
That's right. Look, I've got
Right.
you now. Look, I'm just like.
Yeah, we can hear you slightly. It sounds like your internet's lagging.
Yeah, man. You're lagging. You lag. Oh, it's just the Matt and CJ show. Let's do this.
We
Yeah.
might have to end the.
Thanks for watching the Matt and CJ show. Yeah, cheers. All right. It's good to see you guys. Stay tuned for never, because we'll probably never do this
No, this
again.
ain't happening.
Look, Josh, shush, you can't talk. We can't hear you. Look, CJ, wave to the viewers. Bye. The end.
Do this.
You can just barely hear him. That's the best bit.